Yes, hi everyone. Today we are discussing about the velocity and acceleration of simple harmonic motion, that is SHM, simple harmonic motion. We can find out the velocity equation and the acceleration equation, and from this derivation we can plot the graphs for displacement, acceleration, and also velocity. So here we are consider a circular uniform circular motion. So a particle is moves in uniform circular motion. So this is uniform circular motion. When a particle is moves in uniform circular motion, so this uniform circular motion we have take the center is O. So this is along x-axis direction. So this is x-axis. So this is x direction, and this particle is moves along y-axis direction. So this direction we have taken the y-axis direction. Okay, at x-axis a particle is here. A particle P is we have taken the particle is P. So at t equals to 0 we have taken P at point P. Okay, when so the velocity it is moves in anti-clockwise direction. So it is moves in anti-clockwise direction. The angular velocity we have taken the angular velocity here, angular velocity or angular speed of a particle is we have taken omega, and linear velocity is linear velocity of a particle we have taken v. So then here the radius is capital A. So we consider the radius is becomes the radius is capital, we consider capital A radius. The particle is moves with initial phase angle. The angle is it is omega t plus pi. The angle is we have taken the angle is omega t plus pi. So then the relation between the angular velocity and the linear velocity is linear velocity v equals to angular velocity into radius, that is omega a. So this is equation number 1, a omega or omega a. So it is moves. So what is the it is omega. Omega is angular speed or angular velocity. So this tangent at P, the tangent at P, so it is the v linear velocity direction, so that is omega a. Omega a is the linear velocity, so linear velocity v equals to omega a. So this direction is the particle position direction. So when it is moves it is continuously, so then it is rotate in uniform circular motion, so then it is rotates continuously. So next here the angle we have taken here omega t plus pi. Next it is moves continuously, so we have take here perpendicular line, so p dash. So a perpendicular line on the ox axis, the axis along x direction, so p dash is taken point p dash. Next here this is op dash is the displacement of simple harmonic motion along x direction. So we can take OP dash is nothing but x of t. Okay, the function of displacement at instant time t. So then OP dash equals to x of t here. Okay, so then we are consider the angle cos, okay, cos omega t plus pi equals to, from this diagram, equals to, we have take OP dash divided by OP. Okay, OP dash divided by OP, that implies OP dash equals to, OP dash equals to, OP is nothing but capital A cos omega t plus pi. So OP dash is nothing but x of t. X of t equals to, x of t equals to A cos omega t plus pi. So this is the displacement equation. We know that equation number 2. Okay, so again a particle is moves linear velocity. The linear velocity is v. So geometrically we can find out the linear velocity of at a point t. Okay, at point a particle is moves. So this linear velocity along, so this direction, okay, the linear velocity, so along this direction we can take the differentiation directly. So equation number differentiation both sides, differentiation both sides with respect to time, equation number 2. So we can take differentiation d by dt of x of t equals to differentiation of right hand side A cos omega t plus pi. Okay, that equals to differentiation of displacement. The rate of change of the displacement is nothing but the velocity of t, function of t, v of t equals to, so it is A is constant, A is the radius, A is constant, capital A. So then so it is d by dt of cos omega t plus pi. So pi is constant here, so there is no differentiation. Differentiation is so it is differentiation of cos theta minus sin theta, so minus A sin omega t plus pi. Again we can differentiate the angle d by dt of omega t plus pi. So d by dt of omega t plus pi. Okay, that equals to minus A sin omega t plus pi. Differentiation of omega t equals to omega into omega. Differentiation of pi equals to 0. So then it is neglectable. So minus, that equals to v of t equals to minus A omega sin omega t plus pi. So this is the velocity equation of a particle in uniform circular motion of a simple harmonic motion. So this is equation number 3. Equation number 3 denotes the velocity of the particle. So what is the direction? So this is negative sign, is indicates opposite to the x direction, projection of x direction. So the velocity of the velocity function of t, velocity of a particle is opposite to the x direction or towards the center of the direction towards the center. So this is v of t equals to minus a omega sine omega t. And again we have taken the again differentiation. This is the velocity equation. So again differentiate. Okay, differentiate both sides. Equation number 3 with respect to time. So again differentiation, d by dt of v of t equals to minus a omega is constant, differentiation of sine omega t plus pi. So directly we can proceed directly. Differentiation of sine omega t is nothing but cos omega t plus pi. Okay, so that equals to minus a omega cos omega t plus pi. Again differentiation of omega t plus pi equals to into omega. Okay, differentiation, the rate of change of the velocity is nothing but acceleration. So that acceleration a of t equals to minus a omega square. Omega into omega equals to omega square cos omega t plus pi. Okay, that is a of t equals to, this is the acceleration equation, acceleration of the particle, equation number 4. So this acceleration is negative sign. So it is also taken as here a cos omega t plus pi. So a cos omega t plus pi in equation number 2, a cos omega t plus pi equals to x of t. So a of t equals to, so it is taken a of t equals to minus omega square into x of t. So this is the acceleration. Okay, a of t equals to minus omega square into x of t. So this is the acceleration equation of simple harmonic motion. So what is the acceleration direction? The acceleration direction also is opposite. So acceleration of the particle is also towards the center. So this type of acceleration of uniform circular motion or simple harmonic motion, so that is we have taken as centripetal acceleration. Okay, so this acceleration is toward the center or negative direction of the x direction. So opposite direction to the positive x direction. So towards the center. So this type of acceleration we have taken as centripetal acceleration. So listen. So continuation of, so a of t equals to minus omega square x of t. So here a of t equals to minus omega square into x of t. So this is equation number 5. In this equation number 5, so acceleration must be opposite direction of the horizontal direction, that is along x direction. So negative sign is indicates opposite direction of the acceleration is opposite direction of the x direction. So this acceleration is must be, the direction is towards the center of the circular motion. So this type of acceleration is called the centripetal acceleration. So the acceleration is directly proportional from the equation number 5. So omega square, omega is constant, angular speed and angular velocity is constant, then omega square also is constant. So angular acceleration is directly proportional to, we can remove constant omega square, so we can take the directly proportional to minus x of t. So this is the one of the property of simple harmonic motion. Acceleration of a particle is directly proportional to the displacement and opposite direction, so it is called the simple harmonic motion. So from now equation number 5 and equation number 4, so we have taken the equation is when x of t is greater than 0. So when x of t, the displacement is greater than 0, the acceleration is must be less than 0. It is less than 0, and the displacement is less than 0, so then it is the acceleration is negative direction. So negative and negative, negative into negative positive, the acceleration is greater than 0. Okay, next here we are discussing about the plot of the graphs due to the displacement along velocity and acceleration. So we have taken, so the equation number 2 and equation number 3 and equation number 4. So we are consider the initial phase angle here 0. So equation number 2 is becomes, equation number 2 is, we have taken equation number 2 is x of t equals to, so it is a cos omega t. So this is equation number 6, and pi equals 0, and equation number 3 becomes v of t equals to minus a omega sin omega t. So this is equation number 7, and equation number 4 becomes a of t equals to, a of t equals to, so we have taken a of t equals to minus a omega square cos omega t. So this is equation number 8. Okay, a of t equals minus a omega square. So when we have plot the graph of first equation number 6, that is between time and the displacement. So from the time and displacement, so this is the graph when omega t equals 0, so cos 0 equals to 1, that is x of t equals to plus a. So it is starting from positive amplitude, positive a. So then it is varies sinusoidally, so it is varies from the displacement is varies from plus a to minus a, and we have take on x-axis the time, on y-axis velocity v of t. So then here sin 0 equals to omega t equals, we have taken 0, omega t equals 0, sin 0 equals 0, the term completely 0. So it starts from 0, and it is 90 degree, we have taken 90 degrees here, 90 degrees, omega t equals 90, so it is maximum minus a omega. Okay, omega minus a omega or minus omega a, and again it moves like here. So the velocity graph is varies from plus omega a and minus omega a. And third one, graph of acceleration with respect to time. The time is taken on x-axis and acceleration of a particle is taken on y-axis. So this is the acceleration is varies from plus omega square a to minus omega square a. So when omega t equals 0, cos 0 equals to 1, it is starts from minus a omega square, minus omega square a. So and again it is moves like this direction. So this is the graph of displacement and velocity of the particle and acceleration of the particle. So next we have taken the, so these are is varies from different positions, positive to negative maximum amplitude and negative maximum amplitude, and plus omega a minus omega a, and acceleration is plus omega square a to minus omega square a. Next we will take the phase angle between displacement and velocity. The displacement and velocity is pi by 2. So because, so amplitude, so here amplitude is maximum, the whatever it may be, negative or positive. So amplitude, so it is 0. Okay, amplitude is maximum, the amplitude is 0 here. So when pi by 2, the angle is pi by 2, so it is 0, displacement is 0, and it is maximum amplitude, it is consist of maximum, okay, maximum value. So then the phase angle of velocity and displacement is pi by 2. And again we have taken the displacement, the phase angle between displacement and acceleration is pi. So because of it is starting positive, okay, positive a, it starts from negative, so then minus the phase angle between displacement and acceleration is pi, okay, or 180 degrees. So it is 180 degrees. So displacement and acceleration, the phase angle pi equals to pi or 180 degrees, and displacement and velocity of the particle, the phase angle pi equals to pi by 2. Okay, so this is the velocity and accelerations relation between velocity of the simple harmonic motion equation and acceleration equation, a of t equals to minus omega square a cos omega t plus pi. I hope you are understood this topic. Thank you.